Welcome, folks, to downtown Atlanta and Mercedes-Benz Stadium, site of this year's Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl and, of course, part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals for the top 4 seeds, a time to begin their quest for the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Kent State Golden Flashes, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the Nevada Wolfpack. 3-Day Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. An inside deals now from the shotgun. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The game makes it second and medium. Fighting off the defender. And it works. The first down to the 35.
Look, I realize in any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers. And he stopped short of the first down.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
They bring the punter onto the field now. And here's the return. And the returner will be brought down. First down here for this offense. They'll run the option. Pitch to the back. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Crucial third down play right here. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down. The pass is intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here. Going to take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw. Comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with a ball in his hands. Takes it in for a touchdown.
Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught. It's Maryland. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
And looking to throw now on first down. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Handoff here from the shotgun. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
What will the call be on third and long now from the 44? Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Nevada's offense retakes the field now. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. He's looking to scramble. And he's taken down behind the line. He's going to lose a yard or two.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. The quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
Defense are going to keep the pressure up on this third down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he slings this pass over the middle. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Now it's second down here. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. He's going to pull it down and run. They get him down, but that's a good run, enough to move the sticks and keep this drive going.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so second and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on first and 10.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
It's a first and 10 play coming up for the offense. And the back now goes in motion. Looking to pass this time. And he's hit just before the throw. And the ball is picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. Past the 20, at the 10, Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Kent State. How about that, Kirk? A defensive touchdown to tie this football game.
Well, you only get a handful of those in an entire season. To be able to come up with that in this game, to tie the game, is just big time by this defense, and it gets them right back where they need to be.
Now here comes the point after attempt. And it's good. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Here comes the Nevada offense back on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick six. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Tackled at the 35, good enough for a first down.
Here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's escaping the pocket now. The sophomore able to get.
This is good pressure by the defense, and it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up 2nd down.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
He cannot escape the defense with a sack.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
After the sack on first down, it's 2nd down.
Let's go.
Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. This drive has now reached the red zone. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Rios. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Second down, we're going to throw it. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Nevada. Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT puts them in front by 7. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Kent State offense on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
We come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's going to take off here. Breaking free at the 35. The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run.
And he floats this pass deep down the right side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, but he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
They look to throw it here on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
The golden flashes will try to keep this drive moving. It's a shotgun run call. Fighting him off. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The back's got it. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the first down. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. A chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Can he make it to the marker? Tackled at the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down. That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break. The Golden Flash is starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Tailback takes the handoff again. Got space looking for the end zone here. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, golden flashes. This college football playoff game is all tied up. Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Now they get set to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Wolfpack offense back on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moved right down the field for a touchdown. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Looks to the left, and it's complete. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a receiver wide open here. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. He could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Wolfpack. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Makes a quick grab.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Pass complete. It's second down now. And here's the handoff. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defensive play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Using his legs here. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field, so let's check this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Second down play coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Receiver makes the catch. And an explosive play. Stop finally made across midfield at the 44. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The Golden Flashes getting set on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Going to try to use his legs here. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. Time running down. Just 1 play left here in the half. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Caught over the middle. And they get him down what will be the final play of this 1st half. Minutes going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Nevada will kick it off as we start the 2nd half. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Kent State's offense back out there now. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff. And they'll stop him short at the line to gain. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. It's an option look. The back's got it on the pitch. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Finds an open target on the left side. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into the...
And he's going to float this one to the right side. Deep shot caught inside the 25. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Kent State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The BAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Nevada offense is back out on the field now. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. He's moving out of the pocket. He finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
Ball handed to the running back. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
They'll feed the back again. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. Touchdown, Nevada. Will take the lead in the second half. Well, Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And the extra point makes it a 7-point lead, 28-21. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. The Golden Flashes offense retakes the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams through this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
It's a quick grab. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
The Golden Flashes will have 1st and 10 here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And is intercepted. Not much on the return, but they set up the offense at the 35.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Nevada's offense retakes the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Not much on that play, brought down short.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. Breaking free at midfield. They're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a first down. First down at 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain degree. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Here's the second down play. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, this is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it, and gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that first down.
Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And he'll set up to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now, and he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's caught. Touchdown, Wolfpack. And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 35-21. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Kick bounces out of the back to the end zone for a touch. Comes the Kent State offense on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking right, this one caught. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
That completion makes it second and medium. He hands it off from the gun. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set, second down play here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. And he's into the end zone. But hold on, there's a flag down. This might be coming back. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Lining up to try the extra point. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. That one bounces through the end zone, so it'll start at the 25. down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Pulls it in. It's Maryland. That'll pick up a first down out at the 37.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Receiver makes the grab. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his second catch in this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big-time playmaking ability, but they've taken...
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not much of a return, but the pick ends a scoring threat and sets the offense up at the 33.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. Kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive, working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can, but the important thing is picking up first downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength. First down and 10 now. And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing it.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for his back. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Chris, that can maybe be the play of the game. Third down late in the game like this, you got a quarterback that can deliver for you. He puts it on the money, they get the first down, and you keep that clock moving.
The offense really clicking here. They'll give it to the running back. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
And that's a solid game for the defense able to bring him down.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
Tackle, but first down. Of course, in the playoffs, it's to survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.